Hi guys, my name is Amanda Castillo, but I'm also known as ItsMandarin here on YouTube, and today I'm collaborating with EcoTools to bring you guys this summer glowy bronzy makeup look that you guys can wear any day you want to feel glam this summer, which is me like every day, like let's be honest. So if you've been following EcoTools' Make Life Happen campaign for a while, you would know that each month there is a new theme that falls under their campaign of making life happen, doing the things that we want to do. So for this month there is something new and it is curated by me, so I'm super excited to show you guys. The theme is adventures are forever. Not lattes, handbags, or diamonds, but adventures. So what I really love about this box is they really had you in mind and they put a lot of brushes in here that are compact, easy to travel with. So of course I use all the brushes that you can find in this box to create this glam makeup look. Some of the brushes that I have used, the blending and bronzing brush, which I used to add my blush all natural. And one of my favorite brushes that I used in this was the bronze boogie brush, and I use this to add like an overall bronzy glow all over my face, but you could also use it on the rest of your body if you want an overall body glow. Yeah, I use those brushes, and of course there's so many other ones that you can find in this box as well. So if you want to find out what else is in this box or want to get one of your own, you can find it on EcoTools.com. That link will be down below. And if you guys want to see how I get this makeup look, then keep on watching. Alright guys, and to start off the summery bronzed look, I'm going to go ahead and add some sunscreen. You definitely want to protect your skin during the summer. It'll prevent premature aging, any like dark spots. I really do like to apply sunscreen when I'm like traveling and going out and about. I do worry sometimes with the flashback when it comes to sunscreen, but like honestly, like the benefits that come with sunscreen are just so worth having a little bit of a whiter face. Like it's okay girl, we can fix that in Facetune. So after adding my sunscreen, I'm gonna go ahead and use this Pure Bronzer Selfie. This is like a liquid bronzer, but I'm going to go ahead and add this with the butt of my little sponge that came in the box. This comes off pretty dark, but honestly like YOLO, we'll blend this out, it's no problem. So I'm just gonna add this to like the outside parts of my face and just make sure it's really blended. This side I'll use for the foundation and this side I'll use it to blend out larger parts of my face. So I'm not adding that much, I'm just adding a little bit just to have something on my face before I go in with foundation. And next I will be going with foundation. I'm going to be using the Fenty Beauty foundation. This is, you know, Rihanna's line, so look at me being extra. My color is 300, just for reference if you guys like have a similar color to me. Next I'm just gonna dot this all over my face. Clearly I've been breaking out a little bit. It's okay, I'll get over it. I'm gonna add a good amount of foundation. The way I like to go about this foundation in particular is I'll go in sections because it does dry out really fast. And I forgot to mention this earlier, I did damp the sponge a bit. You don't want to use it right when you open it. I mean you can, but this sponge is so soft when you wet it, get the water out. It's just like so nice to blend out any liquid makeup. So I'm gonna do the same thing to the next side because I want my face to look even. Hello, symmetry. So I just like to dab this all over my face. So I'm just gonna put this under my eye because your girl's got some under bags. I'm a college student. Sleep is like a luxury. And I'm just rubbing it a bit more on my lids just because I have like a bit of like veins that pop out. Not pop out, but like you can see them. It's a little bit translucent right there. Next I'm gonna go in with a bit of concealer because I'm not really happy with the coverage I have under my eyes. And you guys can see it's like a bit lighter than my foundation. So that's like super great because it'll highlight our under eye area. So as you guys can tell, I'm like doing a bit of a full coverage makeup look. So when it comes to my under eye, I'm gonna go ahead with the smaller side of the sponge again just to blend out that concealer. That's it. There you go. Next we want to set the work that we put into our face. So I'm going to be using this loose setting powder by Airspun, and to set this I'm going to be using a different EcoTools sponge that is also one of my favorites. I love it because it's flat. Definitely used it a lot. It's a bit dirty, sorry, but I love that it has a flat side to it. You can't find this in the box sadly, but EcoTools does sell it. So I put powder on the flat side of this. Grabs just the right amount that you need. I like to make sure my face is very set. I will rarely put just liquid on my face just because I do have more oily skin. So as you guys can tell, this powder does make my face a bit whiter than it was originally. Oh no, but thank God there's such products out there such as bronzer that'll help us out, so no worries fam, no worries. So this brush you can find in the box. It's small, compact, and I'm going to use this to set the rest of my face. I just grab a bit more on the brush, tap tap, blend out the powder that I applied. This brush is so soft, it'll definitely blend out everything that you need. Next, like I promised, we're going to be adding bronze back to our face. I'm going to be using the Too Faced bronzer, and this is their Dark Chocolate Soleil. And I'm going to be grabbing one of my favorite brushes that you can get in this box, and it's the Bronze Bookie. It's just so fat and soft, and I'm just like all about it. Swiping it and sweeping it right there. And since this is such a big brush, what I love about it is that you can use it on the rest of your body if you want to add bronzer. I'm all about this. Next, to like add more of a concentrated like contour look, I'm going to be using the Pure Sculptor palette. I'm going to be using probably the color Inventor, which is the top color up there. I'm going to be grabbing this small brush that you can find in the box. And when you do blend out, make sure you are brushing upwards. You don't want to bring the color down because then you're just going to look droopy. You can tell slowly it'll add that chiseled look that you want. Oh yeah, baby. Yeah. And then next I'm going to be grabbing a bit of that color and putting it on the sides of my face, and I don't want this to be as dark as my cheeks, so I'm gonna make sure I really blend this out. Next, I'm going to be adding a bit of color, like literally tapping it a little bit, just to get a little bit of a nose contour. You can grab this blended side right here. This is super nice to contour the side of your nose because, you know, it's very small. The brush itself is shaped very round, so it's easy to get in there and blend what you need to blend out. Next, I'm going to do my eyebrows. I'm going to be using the Anastasia Dip Brow Pomade, and before I add that pomade, I'm going to first brush out my brows with this EcoTools spoolie, and then I'm going to be grabbing this small little angled brush, which is also great for traveling, and I'm going to add a bit of the color, just going back and forth. Create a line where you want your eyebrows to start. Once you have that line, blend upwards with the little tip of the brush. I always love going in with the spoolie, blending out that line of course, and then just going through and then making sure everything is like nice and like blended out. This is how your brow should look when you're done. This is the before. It's like not that much of a difference. It kind of is. And now I'm just gonna repeat the same steps on the other eyebrow. Okay guys, and now that my brows are all filled and fierce, I'm gonna go ahead and set them with this Anastasia Dip Brow, not Dip Brow, it's just a brow gel. It's their brow gel, and this is in caramel. Obviously, I filled in my brows pretty intense. So if you guys don't like this like full brow look, you guys can do something more light and natural. So I forgot to add this earlier, but I'm gonna go in with blush because yes, we want that bronze look, but we also want our face to look sun-kissed and, you know, peachy. I'm gonna go ahead with this Sigma blush, and this is their color Corderosa, and it is just the prettiest coral shade. With this stippled dual fiber brush, lightly apply this. I'm going to go, honestly guys, crazy with this blush because I want my face to just be like, wow, sun, you know? So I'm going to add this blush a little bit up here to the sides of my face, and I'm very lightly going to add it, slowly coming inwards, going a little bit over my nose to give off that illusion that like your face is getting super rosy, almost like you're blushing. I go a little bit crazy with the blush, obviously. If you guys don't like this much blush, you don't have to go with the amount that I'm doing, but this is just the look that I'm going for. And to add the freckles that I promised earlier, I'm going to be going in with this eyebrow pencil. And the key to making freckles is like, let me zoom in for you. Because you want a close-up. I mean, want to add them lightly, and as I'm like putting the eyeliner on my face, I'm kind of twisting it a little bit, and as I'm going, I'm using my finger to blend it out. So now I'm gonna go in with eyeshadow. So for my eyes, I'm going to do kind of a simple warm look. For the eyeshadow palette I'm going to be using, this is the Urban Decay Beached eyeshadow palette. To add our base on our eyes, I'm going to be using this NYX eyeshadow base. I love this. I've been using this for years, and I'm just gonna carefully add this on my lid because if you have eyelash extensions yourself, you definitely don't want to get makeup on them because it's hard to get it off. Next, I'm going to go ahead with the shade Daybreak. I'm going to add that all over my crease. So I'm going to go ahead with this rounded brush right here that I showed you guys earlier to contour your nose. And I'm just going to add that a bit above my crease, just in case if it does blend down a bit, like it'll still look really nice. Now I'm going to repeat it on the other eye. Yeah, and it should look something like this. I just love how warm it looks. And if you want to add more color, you can always go in and then add a bit more. It's always easier to add color than to remove. So add little by little when you're working on your eyeshadow. So now I'm going to go ahead with the end of the same brush. So I'm grabbing this champagne, really pretty color. I'm going to add that on my lid, oh so carefully because of these lashes. And what I do when I add my lid color is I love using dense brushes like this. You can get such a concentrated color, and then what I do is I'll always pat. So now that I'm done applying my lid color, I'm going to go ahead with this color wedge right on top of that lid color. And I'm going to be grabbing this fluffier side right here, and I'm going to use this to blend out this dark color that I applied. Now that I'm done with this, I'm going to go ahead and repeat this to the other eye. Now to finish off this eye look, I'm going to be grabbing the same dome brush, making sure it's clean and there's nothing on it. So I'm going to be grabbing that first crease color that we grabbed, and I'm going to grab that to smudge underneath my eye now. And this will just even out the look so much. Of course, if you want more of a natural look, you don't have to apply as much color as I'm applying. So using the same ended brush I used to add my lid color, I'm going to go ahead, grab this color Salt. Now that I think about it, if you're grabbing a dense brush like this, maybe don't grab as much color as I grabbed, just because this really does concentrate the color that you're using. Highlight to my inner corner. Also add it right here underneath. And this will really make your eyes pop. So this is like one of my favorite things to do. Oh, yes, guys, we are almost there. We're almost there. Okay, guys, bear with me. We have like 2 more things to do, and then we are done with this makeup, and then we are good to go. So I'm going to be using this highlighter by Jeffree Star. This is his Skin Frost and King Tut. So I'm going to be grabbing this dome brush that is not in the box, but you can buy it separately. I'm just going to go over my cheeks with it, bring it down to my cheeks. Highlighter, we love you. Adding this on the very tip of my nose, bringing the highlighter slowly up. And to finish off the look, I'm grabbing this liquid lipstick by Lipland. I'm so sorry, the sticker came off on the bottom, so I have no idea what color this is. So I want to add this to my lip. And there are so many pros and cons to liquid lipsticks. Of course, they dry out your lips like crazy. You literally beg for chapstick, but the color stays on your lips for a long time. You can eat, no problem, and it'll stay and look like this. Alright guys, and that was the makeup look. Thank you so much for watching. This box I'm absolutely in love with. I'm not only in love with it because I curated it myself. I'm such a traveler. I love making adventures and like forming memories. When it ever comes to a night where you're just like, oh, I'm too tired, I don't want to do this, I don't want to go here, you're not going to remember the nights you were tired. You're going to remember all the memories that you made with your friends. So go out there, explore, live life, and take all the essentials with you. Create these awesome makeup looks. You can find this box on EcoTools.com. If you want to check out more makeup tutorials or more videos of mine, you can check out my channel, It's Mandarin. And that's it. Thank you guys again for watching. I love you a ton, and I'll see you next time. Bye!